Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
Second time's a charm. After admitting to new crime, ex-Secret Service agent sentenced to 2 years. Judge tells Sean Bridges that his actions are among the worst of crimes. Cyrus Farivar, November 7, 2017, 7:19 p.m. San Francisco. Former United States Secret Service agent Sean Bridges was sentenced to an additional 2 years of prison on Tuesday. U.S. District Judge Richard Seaborg said that Bridges' totality of crimes and continued dishonesty to the government was a betrayal of trust and was among the worst of crimes. In August 2017, Bridges pleaded guilty to new counts of money laundering and related forfeiture. In May 2015, Bridges was separately sentenced to 71 months in prison after he stole money from online dealers while investigating Silk Road, a now-defunct tour hidden underground website. Particularly troubling is the fact that Mr. Bridges did engage in further efforts to conceal a need to steal after he had entered the plea agreement, Judge Seaborg said. However, Seaborg later noted, "It does appear that, from all that I've read, Mr. Bridges has a new perspective on what he's done and, hopefully, the decision to try to lead his life going forward in a different way." Bridges, who spoke briefly during the hearing, teared up and addressed the judge for a few minutes. "I put myself here, I understand why I'm here," he said. "It's my actions that put me before this court." The ex-federal agent also said that at the former prison location where he was incarcerated in Terre Haute, Indiana, he has no educational opportunities, no recreational opportunities. "I'm pretty much alone, 99% of the time. They talk about 1 hour per day, it's more like 1 hour per 3 days. The 6 years I face in the case psychologically breaks you, you're just alone all the time." A helping hand. Over a year ago, federal authorities strongly suggested in court filings that, in 2015, after Bridges had left the Secret Service and after he had already signed his first guilty plea, he had illegally transferred to himself more than 1,600 bitcoins. Those bitcoins had previously been seized by federal authorities from Bitstamp, a European bitcoin exchange, which later challenged the seizure. Further reading. Stealing bitcoins with badges, how Silk Road's dirty cops got caught. The August 2017 court filing specifically says that Bridges laundered the funds stolen from the United States government by moving the funds out of the BTCE account and into other various online wallets and accounts. By January 2016, when federal investigators confronted him, Bridges told them how they could locate the approximately 600 bitcoins held at Bitfinex and the remaining 1,000 bitcoins held in a physical hardware wallet. He did not know that the Secret Service had already recovered the Bitfinex bitcoins. During the hearing, Assistant United States Attorney William Friendson explained that, while Bridges deserved to be punished, Bridges did eventually help out. What Mr. Bridges provided was something that, had he not provided, we would be out that quantity of digital currency, so far as I can tell, maybe forever, Friendson said during the Tuesday hearing as part of his earlier court filing as to why Bridges deserved an additional 3 years. In a sentencing memorandum filed prior to the Tuesday hearing, Bridges' attorney, Laurel Headley, asked the judge to impose a sentence of 2 years, one to be served concurrently with the sentence he was already serving. She explained in court that, because in the end, Bridges did assist the government and was finally willing to come clean, it should account for something. One last point, Mr. Bridges did submit himself to unfettered questioning. "We didn't go in there with parameters," Headley said. "It does appear to be a quantum difference from what I understand was their last experience, and just a different person, here." Catherine Hahn was part of the prosecutorial team that investigated Bridges and helped bring the first round of charges but left the Department of Justice in May 2017. Hahn, who teaches law at Stanford University and now serves as a board member for Coinbase, a Bitcoin startup, declined to comment on Judge Seaborg's sentence. However, She lamented that Bridges was temporarily free between the time that he was previously convicted in late 2015 and then rearrested in early 2016. This is why the government asked that Bridges be remanded to custody at the last sentencing after it was discovered, that morning, he'd tried to change names and social security numbers, because it seemed that new criminal activity was possibly afoot, she said when contacted by ours. Although the judge ordered him not to use the computer, this new case demonstrates that it's very difficult, if not impossible, to police that type of condition of release shy of custody. Prior to the hearing, both of Bridges' parents submitted letters to the judge noting that Bridges' wife recently divorced him. They asked that their son be allowed to get his life back on track with a fair decision. Bridges likely will be sent to a federal facility closer to his home in Maryland. During most of the hearing, this reporter was the sole member of the public in court. An older woman briefly appeared, but she left before the conclusion of the hearing.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts. 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. Is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that's that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know what, we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself. 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know too, now we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So if you can give more than that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not, they're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that, that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now, where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran on, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran on no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it, but it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know that $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.